Step back in time, over 2.5 millennia, to the birth of an empire that would redefine the world. This is the story of Iran, a land of ancient majesty and modern complexity. A tale told through two parallel worlds. On one side, the golden age of Achaemenid Persia, a realm forged by Cyrus the Great. On the other, the vibrant, multifaceted reality of modern Iran. Join us as we journey through history, exploring the echoes of the past in the present. Imagine a world where a king, upon conquering the mightiest city on earth, Babylon, chose not to plunder, but to liberate. This was Cyrus the Great. We see him not as a tyrant, but as a unifier. Before him lies the Cyrus Cylinder, a small clay document that thundered across history. It's considered by many to be the world's first charter of human rights. It declared freedom of religion and abolished forced labor. His decree allowed displaced peoples, including the Jews of Babylon, to return to their homelands and rebuild their sacred temples. It was a revolutionary concept of governance, one built on tolerance and respect for diverse cultures under a single, benevolent rule. This was the dawn of an empire founded not just on power, but on principle. Now, shift your gaze to the present day. The ancient lands of Persia are now the Islamic Republic of Iran. The foundations of governance have transformed. The modern state is a theocracy, where divine law is intricately woven into the legal and political fabric. The supreme leader holds ultimate authority, overseeing a complex structure of elected and unelected bodies. Laws and social norms are shaped by a distinct interpretation of Shia Islam. This system, established in the late 20th century, presents a stark contrast to the secular, multicultural empire of Cyrus. It's a different philosophy of leadership, one that governs every aspect of public and private life, reflecting a nation navigating its unique path in the contemporary world. Let's turn our attention to the social fabric, specifically the role of women. In the heart of the Achaemenid Empire, at the Grand Palace of Persepolis, we find surprising evidence of their status. Clay tablets unearthed from the ruins reveal that women weren't just confined to the home. They worked as managers, artisans, and supervisors, overseeing work crews of both men and women. Remarkably, these records show they received equal pay for equal work, a concept far ahead of its time. Royal women owned land, ran businesses, and wielded significant influence. Their presence, a vital and respected part of the imperial administration. Today, in the bustling streets of Tehran, the social landscape for women is profoundly different. Their rights, opportunities, and public appearance are defined by the state's laws. The mandatory hijab is the most visible symbol of these regulations. While women are highly educated, constituting a majority of university students, and are active in many professions, they face legal and social barriers that their ancient counterparts did not. Their struggle for greater rights and personal freedoms is a defining feature of modern Iranian society, a continuous dialogue between tradition, law, and the aspirations of a new generation. Now, envision the sheer scale of ancient Persia's diversity. Stand before the gate of all nations at Persepolis. This wasn't just architecture, it was a statement. Through this monumental gate walked delegations from every corner of the vast empire. Lydians, Egyptians, Indians, Babylonians, Greeks, 23 distinct peoples, each with their own language, dress, and customs. The empire celebrated this diversity, viewing it as a source of strength. Reliefs on the grand stairways depict these different ethnicities, not as conquered subjects, but as respected members of a global commonwealth, bringing their unique gifts and tributes to the heart of the empire. This was a vision of unity through multiculturalism. In contrast, the modern political landscape of Iran is built on a foundation of centralization. While the country is home to a rich tapestry of ethnic groups, Azaris, Kurds, Lurs, and others, the political system emphasizes a unified national and religious identity. Power is concentrated in the capital, Tehran, and the state's official ideology guides the nation's direction. This centralized structure aims to maintain national cohesion in a complex region, but it presents a different model of unity than the decentralized, multicultural approach of the Achaemenid period. The dynamic between a strong central identity and the country's inherent ethnic diversity remains a key aspect of modern Iran. An empire of Persia's scale required revolutionary infrastructure, The Achaemenid rulers were master builders and administrators. They constructed the Royal Road, a highway stretching over 1,600 miles from Susa to Sardis. Along this road was the Chaparcane, the world's first major postal service. Relays of horsemen could carry a message across the empire in just 7 to 9 days, a speed unheard of in the ancient world. To fuel its economy, the empire introduced the Daric, one of the first and most trusted gold coins. This stable currency facilitated trade and unified the economies of its vast territories, creating a connected and prosperous realm. Today, the spirit of connection continues, but through modern marvels, the ancient Royal Road has been replaced by a network of highways, railways, and international airports that crisscross the nation. The swift messengers of the Chaparcane have given way to the instantaneous communication of the internet and mobile networks, connecting Iranians to each other and the world in ways Cyrus could never have imagined. The Golden Daric has been superseded by the Iranian rial, a modern currency navigating the complexities of a globalized and often challenging economic environment. The tools have changed, but the fundamental need to connect, communicate, and trade remains a constant thread in Iran's long history. As we conclude our journey, we find ourselves at Pasargadi, before the simple yet profound tomb of Cyrus the Great. For centuries, it has stood as a silent testament to the man who dreamed of a different kind of world. The setting sun bathes the ancient stones in a final, golden light, a symbol of a glorious era fading into memory. Slowly, this timeless image dissolves. The quiet plains of Pasargadi give way to a new vista. The stars above are joined, then overwhelmed by the glittering, sprawling lights of modern Tehran, a city of millions, alive with energy, ambition, and contradiction. The silence of the tomb is replaced by the hum of a metropolis moving into the night. From the age of Cyrus to the present day, the land of Iran has been a stage for grand ideas, immense change, and enduring legacies. The Golden Empire of the past and the complex Republic of the present are two chapters in the same epic story. A story that is still being written. The spirit of this ancient land, forged in history and looking towards the future, continues to endure. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you found this exploration of history compelling, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into our world's incredible stories.